Omar, jump on that. So one of the biggest things that I find is that when I'm here, to get to the side or to move my partner, I have to change my partner's weight. Because right now his weight's on my hips and that's what I would try to move. So I tell him I can't turn to the left or to the right if his weight's down on my hips. So why do I get my frame system? This is part one. So what I do is I bring my knees together, I put my head on the ground and I bridge. But when I bridge, I'm going to throw if I'm framing on my right side and myself, that knee goes forward as well. So I'm going to go slow motion. Head goes on the ground, I bridge, my leg goes forward. Now that pushing up to the side pushes back forward. So let me explain how this works. Right. So when we're here, if I try and push left and right now, he can kind of control because he knows which way. When I bridge, his weight's technically off me because we're bridging. So when I bridge, his weight's technically off me. Now, if I just bridge, he doesn't have to post or move. He can just enjoy the ride. But once I kind of go here and I nudge, it's over. So once it goes there, I push and I continue. That's going to make his left leg right, which allows me to start to come through. Now, if you're into your leg locks, this is a perfect entrance into your leg locks. If you like your heel hooks, so, come on. What I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to take his weight off me. I'm trying to nudge him to the side so that all his weight's on his right knee, and I will take his left leg because it's right. So head on the ground, knees together. As I bridge, at the pinnacle of the bridge, I throw my knee forward. I push to the side. Once we're here, I turn, I hit the stake, bring my knees through. So I've got the hip. Whether I want the leg or not, I kick the hip. Gives me the ability to come up against my partner. So as far as I'm concerned, it's an effortless amount of escape. I'm not at risk, but it's a high percentage one. Josh, jump up. So frame system, and I'll put my head on the ground, bridge, my knee goes forward. As my knee goes forward, I push to the side. Turn, bring my legs through, and I'm hip. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, guys. Keep it simple. 3 minutes. Do it again. I have my frame system. So what I've worked out once goes, my head goes on the ground. I bridge. As I bridge, I throw my knee forward, kick and push. This gives me the option to bring my knees through. If I want to. Otherwise, from here, stop the hip, come up. So what Emma's going to do, as I get my frame system, Emma's going to use her right arm to go across my body and pick up my right arm. Emma uses her. So as I start to frame, she goes across, pulls it across, and drops her weight down. She'll now put her right hand inside my collar like a collar choke. Left hand flows over my head, elbow goes in, starts to choke. So again, with the key, what I see my people doing here, they're using this hand to try and pick up things, but careful, that's your frame size. So instead, if I'm pushing, you post on that hand, go across the body, pick it up, move it over. Now, put your body on it so it's pinned. Your right hand goes deep inside the collar. As I'm pushing, your left hand goes through. The issue is this, is here, a lot of the time is if you post and they forward, my hand's this side of your body. So as you bring your right hand across to try and pull it across, it's stuck. So what we're going to do from here is this, we're going to sit up tall as we can and pull. Across the space, and here we are. And again, So anytime that you're trying to pull the arm across, so we have a post mechanic, anytime I try to push, you get grips, sit up, pull the arm across, give it, and now we'll start to have a look at our choke try attack from here. So one more time, fan system, my shot, my head goes on the ground, as I bridge, she reaches across, sits up, pulls it over, pins it, and we're in a really good position. If you want to see this, how good this is, jump on the Flow Grappling, search my name, search one of the greatest featherweights in all, and he chokes me from out with this technique. Man, I walked off the mat and I was like, that's the best technique ever. I got raved about it, not losing or whatever. I was just like, man, that was so good. So, you know, like you're losing, but it brought something back to my game that I can give to you guys. I've never had anyone do it to me. If I only pick up my arm, I'm like, oh, put a hand in my collar, I'm like, this isn't very good. If it works against me, it'll probably work against some of you. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Now let's go. Go ahead and explain this to you. Right. Fan picks up my arm, pins. Right. Okay. So from here, I always go thumb in, because you're gonna push my face down. Where if your palm's in, there's a space, you're pulling it up. So when I want to compress my partner, thumb goes in and I put my weight on my forearm, that turns me. If I'm pushing and I'm trying to get out of distance, I go palm in and I do a bicep curl and close the distance. So thumbs for pushing. So if she goes thumb in now and I'm pushing, it's really hard, but she goes 4 fingers in. And so it's a distance that dictates what I'm trying to do. So of course she's pinned the arm and she's trying to compress me, thumb goes in. She puts all the weight across me, so I'm going to try and do that, which means that that's free. Okay, and I'm out. My favourite. Okay, so from here, same again, my head goes on the ground, leave my knees in, and I'm here. What I'm going to do this time is I'm going to bridge and do a little bit of a kick with Emma. I'm going to turn as hard as I can to my right hand side. So as I bridge, I kick, I turn. Now, I use my elbow to kick the monkey behind the glass. What you don't see is her leg is caught. Most people think that they can take my back from here, but my elbow, so she rolls to take my back, my elbow is going to give me the distance to save it. So let's have a look at that again. So what I'm doing is I'm putting all in this weight over to her right hand side to make her left hand side right side to pick it up. Play, head, bridge, kick, drop my leg, turn, drive my bottom leg forward, pick it up, and again. So I'm going to make all of this weight go that way. Bridge, push, or kick if you want to, turn, okay. Bottom leg kicks it, scoop it, hold it. Keep your frame. Whatever you do, guys, don't move yet. You don't have to move, don't move. But, squeeze your knees. Is everyone okay with this? All right, see it one more time. So, the key is I've got to get to the far side. So, bridge, kick, drop it, push, turn. Bottom leg, bottom leg, bottom leg, top leg. Squeeze, tuck your head, turn the cross face of now and boy. Don't have it out here, get cross face, put your head in. Okay, 3 minutes, 1, 2, 3. mistakes that I see people do, and it's not wrong, but you have to understand the sacrifice you're making by doing it. Now, and I want to get to the position, head on the ground, legs together, all five kick, boom, here. So what I see people do right now is I go, I'll grab the leg. You've just given your back and lost your frame. So even if you go here and use one hand, that's a really weak frame for someone to push across and put their weight on it. So I really want to keep this. If you jam the knee with your elbow, walk your right leg back and drive through, it's going to pop. And that's easy. So one of the things I'll very rarely do is, if I'm on my side, I'll very rarely ever break my frame to grab the leg. Rarely. I will every now and then. But if I feel I need to, I go like this. 1, 2, nudge. So weight's going forwards off the frame. So if I'm like, and her leg's like, I'm like, man, I go nudge and just straight back in. It's almost like a race. But I'll never ever just kind of go, I'll grab that leg and lose all my assets. So that's just the one thing that I know. I see some of you guys, it's really because you're on your back, you're not on your side. So you're trying to get the leg, but see how my legs are? Where if I'm here, so it's not that you're doing it wrong, you're on the wrong side. So anytime I'm well, side back, this is really hard to pick up. So if I go bridge and turn right to my side, you find this is really easy to pick up. And if it's not, nudge, pick it up, scoop, fine. While we're here, Emma's weight is on her left knee. That's what's stopping me from moving. Emma's weight is on her left knee. So I have trouble moving. I do this very simple things. I use a thing called leverage or leverage. Watch. My bottom knee goes forward, my top knee goes high. So if I try and turn my knees now, it won't work. But I put a wedge underneath the lever and turn. So we're going to start here, just test it. We're going to try and lift the leg here, so knee squeeze. Unless you're like one of the big guys, you won't be able to. But if I go switch and lift, try that. Half guard, knee switch, 1, 2, 3. Head on the ground, bring it in, bridge, kick it, turn, elbow, bottom leg, here, switch. Now, this is key. If Emma gets an underhook on this arm, I'm not going to get out. So I keep my frame here, tight. Switch behind the knee. She can't underhook. I hit my legs, kick, hook. Come up. Now she'll be on the outside of the guard. On the knee.